Hi, everyone. Welcome back to this Weekend with Foreigner. It's my first time getting acquainted with the band and their music. And yesterday's song was a lot of fun. Well, today is a song called Urgent. Simply that. So I have no idea what it's about, but let's see how it sounds. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so this little bit here. It's kind of fun the way they've turned that clash of notes into a little motif, a little musical feature. And it feels like they're kind of playing a bit of a game between which note should move when and where. And it starts with a single note and then another one just above it. So you feel that rub, the clash, the dissonance. And then as this one sits here, it kind of says, no, I'm not moving. So this one has to move down. And then you end up with a gentler harmony. This band really likes the drums.
You're not shy, you get around, you wanna fly, don't want your feet on the ground to stay up, you won't come down, you wanna live, you wanna move to the sound, got fire in your veins, burning hot, but you don't feel the pain. Your desire is insane. You can't stop until you do it again. Sometimes I wonder as I look in your eyes, maybe you're thinking of some other guy. But I know, yes I know how to treat you right. That's why you call me in the middle of the night. You say it's urgent. So urgent, so urgent, just wait and see how urgent my love can be. It's urgent.
So with yesterday's song, I was struck by how well-timed and well-coordinated the music, the instrumental part was with the lyrics to really tell the story vividly. Today, this song is different. There is a sort of storyline developing, but it's less about a story and more about a topic. But it's interesting to me, urgent. When something is urgent, it's kind of an emergency. You need to be, I would expect to hear a sense of urgency in the music. I don't at all. I feel a very deliberate, solid pace. More than solid, it's heavy. It's heavy to the point of being deliberately not hurried, intentionally avoiding picking up its pace or lightening its footsteps with any need of haste or urgency. I'm curious whether this is going to play into the way the music, if the music is going to play into this line. I don't even know how the lyrics finish, so I don't know how things end. And so whether this is relevant to what the lyrics are expressing or not is unknown at this point to me. But I find it fascinating that there is this almost studied avoidance of any sense of urgency in the music. Why is that? Is it just because they came up with this great sound that they like and they stuck some words with it? Or is there something a bit more well thought out and coordinated? I don't know. Let's find out. You see, listen to that. The drums especially. And the bass. It's like, it's saying, you say it's urgent. The more you urge me and tell me that it's urgent, the more I am going to set my own pace that is certainly not at all responsive to any of this perceived urgency that you're talking about. It's a bit stubborn. This is interesting because it sounds like at first it was talking about you, the other, saying, you're saying it's so urgent. And in other words, you want what you want when you want it. And it better be quick. And with the music, I was thinking, is this person resisting that? And then these lines, sometimes I wonder as I look in your eyes, maybe you're thinking of some other guy. I know how to treat you right. That's why you call me in the middle of the night. Okay, urgent. Come over. I need you now. I want you now. I want to be together now. But it sounded to I got the impression because of the deliberately not slow, but certainly not hurried pace of the music, the heaviness of it, that there's this sort of stubbornness, this sort of resistance to that urgency, or at least a complaining about it, perhaps not really satisfied with the sort of Johnny on the spot requirements of the other party, right? You say it's urgent, so urgent. But then it started to shift a little bit. Just wait and see how urgent my love can be. It's urgent. And then the next verses are talking more about this person's feelings on the matter. You play tricks on my mind, you're everywhere, but you're so hard to find. All of that, okay, fine. But I'm not looking for a love that'll last. I know what I need, and I need it fast. Okay, well, hold on. You were just saying the other person thinks it's urgent? No, you're saying you think it's urgent. Okay, so this is shifting the story a bit. Saying more like, you say it's urgent, but you have no idea what urgent is. I know what urgent is. My urgent is way beyond your urgent. Still, I'm not sure what the music has to say about that. moment where something is brought into the music that might reflect on the lyrics specifically. This idea of phone call. I need you. Come now. You've got to come now. It's urgent.
Can be, it's urgent, urgent,
Urgent. There's the phone ringing. Incessant, persistent. Okay, so it has kind of a nice sound to it, right? It sounds like the kind of music that you could turn on if you just need something good, kind of heavy, rhythmic, get you through something. It's urgent. I don't know. I might say it's good ditch digging music or something. But I don't feel like it's a piece of music that really has a lot of thought put into it as to how it can contribute to the song package, the artistic package. Okay, the lyrics, we get the message. The music, okay, we get the music. But how do they fit together? And here's a good way to test it. What if there were different lyrics put to this music? Would we care? Probably not. Because if you're listening to this, you're probably not listening to it with the intent of really enjoying a marriage between text and music. Maybe you're listening to it because you feel like the lyrics are expressing. Okay, fair enough. Maybe you're listening to it because you just need a good solid song, music to listen to. Fair enough. But you probably aren't listening to it because you want to hear something really artistically cohesive and intentionally designed to complement each other. Well, that actually brings up an interesting idea. Because what's expressed here in the lyrics is that, okay, we get our needs satisfied with each other, and when we hit that moment, we want it and we want it now. Urgent, call you up middle of the night, come over, I need you now. But there isn't really any sort of marriage between the two. Even the lyrics say so. I'm not looking for a love that'll last. I know what I need and I need it fast. Or of the other person, you're not warm or sentimental. You're so extreme. You can be so temperamental. So we are told in the lyrics that this isn't a long-term relationship. It's not one that's meant to last. And it doesn't have that sort of blending of hearts and minds or care towards each other in anything other than just meeting our desires that we have at that moment. So in a strange sort of way, perhaps the music and the lyrics are somehow representative of that. This has been an interesting weekend hearing foreigners' music for the first time. I have enjoyed the experience, and I'll see you soon.